Refreshing stories. Hi, I'm Hiroshi. I was born and raised in a small town. Now I'm the owner of a small tapas bar. The locals would come to my bar in the evenings and have drinks. Hi, it's been a while, Kazu. It's only been 2 days. Where have you been for the last 2 days? Did you go to a different bar? Does your wife know you were flirting with other women? I was working. I might look like a playboy, but I only love my wife. Whatever you say.
Aw, you guys!
This handsome guy is Kazu. I used to be a paramedic before opening a tapas bar, and Kazu was my colleague. He looks up to me a lot even till now. Have you seen this beautiful woman? Her name is Sanae, and she's my wife. We were preschool sweethearts, and now she's the love of my life. Will a beautiful wife make her husband feel insecure? Well, not in my case. Hiro! Yes? Didn't you hear me? I want to order a grilled chicken skewer. These guys will have the same. Alright, 3 skewers coming right up. Stop staring at your wife and start moving. Yeah!
I heard there's a shortage of ambulances right now. Is it true?
Yeah, it's been tough. The senior population is growing, so the ambulances are constantly on the run.
Sounds exhausting.
The bar is always filled with laughter, and I enjoy working here every day. Sanae and I have a son. Torataro is 10, and he loves soccer. I feel bad for him that Sanae and I are always working. I don't mind. I get to play games a lot. We live happily in this tiny town. Until that person moved back to our town. That box goes into the room down the hall. Be careful not to break anything, okay? This man used to be the director of Kitanohara General Hospital in the center of our town. His name is Kitanohara Takeji. He's been living alone since his wife passed away. Recently he moved back to this town, but he was already causing problems for us in less than a month. It should be here, Mr. Kitanohara's house. I'll go in now. You two can get the stretcher out. Got it! Hello? Excuse... What? Thank you for coming, kid. Are you Mr. Kitanohara? How are you feeling? I think I'm good now. You guys are going back to the hospital now, right? Can you give me a lift? I can't. That's against the rules. But are you sure you're good now? Maybe I'm not feeling well. I think I should go to the hospital. Thanks, kid. The paramedics were skeptical, but they took him to the hospital anyway. A few days later, there was another EMT call from him. Sorry for making you come all this way, but I feel better now. What? Okay. You mind giving me a ride, though? What? Hi, Mr. Kitanohara. How do you feel? Since you guys are here, can you drop me off at the station on your way back? We can't do that. What? Do you know who I am? I was the director of Kitanohara Hospital! Stop arguing and take me to the station, you bunch of idiots! Apparently, Kitanohara considers the ambulance his taxi. When he was rejected by the paramedics, his attitude changed drastically. After the paramedics heard he was the hospital's former director, they felt they had no choice but to do as he asked. Who does he think he is? He treats us like we're his drivers. That sounds terrible. Then he was like, I'm the former director of the hospital, and threatened us like a yakuza. I couldn't even say no. He was so scary. I know, right? You guys are so easily intimidated. Just reject him. We can't. We've decided not to go to his house anymore, even if he calls again. Do you think this is going to solve the problem? No, right? What if he gets sick for real? Have you thought about that? I was joking. You must say no to his unreasonable requests. That's the only solution you have.
I agree.
If you say so, Sanae. A few days later, we had our first encounter with Kitanohara. That day, we were busy preparing for the bar as usual. Torataro was playing soccer in the yard, but he accidentally fell and heavily hit his head on the corner of the raised garden bed. I've never seen anyone bleed so much from the head. The ambulance arrived shortly after. I was about to cry when I saw the familiar faces of my former colleagues. But then something absurd happened. Help my son, please! Wait! Let me get on first! You can have another kid if this one doesn't make it, am I right? I feel very sick right now. Take me to the hospital first. Seniors should be prioritized, right? What? Huh? What? Hey, what do you think you're doing? Hey, didn't you see how much blood he's losing? Hey, you! Drive, you idiots! Don't you have a phone? Get yourself an Uber! What the hell is he saying? I called again to get another ambulance. My son was safely transported to the hospital. Sanae was in the ambulance with him. Torataro's okay? Thank goodness. I don't know what I'll do without you, Sanae. Fortunately, my son's injury wasn't too serious. But I was still angry at what happened during the day. I can't believe someone can be so selfish and take my son's ambulance. Torataro could have died because of the delay. Before Kitanohara arrived at the hospital, he claimed he felt better and got off the ambulance. Why did he want to take the ambulance? I stayed up all night thinking about it. A few days later, Torataro was discharged from the hospital. I'm so happy you're all right.
Sorry for making you worry, Dad.
It's okay. Be more careful in the future.
Okay.
What's wrong, Sanae?
Maybe I'm too tired.
You looked after Torataro in the hospital. You must be exhausted. Go get some rest. I can take care of the bar alone.
Okay, thanks.
It was the first time I saw Sanae faint. I panicked and called an ambulance immediately. Kazu was smart this time. He turned off the siren when they came so Kitanohara wouldn't know there was an ambulance. Hiroshi! How is she? I'm sorry to bother you guys again. No, sorry about last time. We'll get Sanae to the hospital now. She's in the living room. You can't fool me. I know an ambulance is here. What great timing. Why are you here again? I'm sick, can't you tell? I'm getting in the ambulance. No, you're not! Shut up and let me get in! I could get you fired! You'll lose your job right away! What's going on? You again? You gotta be kidding me! Shut up and mind your own business! Ouch! Don't move! Don't! Hiroshi! Get in the ambulance and drive! I collapsed on the sidewalk after being kicked by Kitanohara. The only thing I saw before passing out was his back as he got in the ambulance. I couldn't stop him. Sorry, Sanae. Sorry, Torataro. I was about to give up, but I met eyes with Kazu, who was sitting in the driver's seat. Suddenly, I heard the siren from another ambulance. I see. Kazu knew Kitanohara would steal the ambulance again, so he called another ambulance in advance. Hey, driver. Take me to the pachinko near the station. Did you hear me, kid? Answer me! Oh, okay. We've arrived. It's the police station, kid! That's right. Isn't this where you wanted to go? No, not even close. I said pachinko, you moron! Did you? Are you messing with me? Huh? I'm not, you idiot! What? No one in their right mind would take an ambulance to a pachinko, you idiot! Jeez, what's wrong with you? You think you can get people to listen to you just because you raise your voice? Who the heck do you think you are? Huh? What? I'm sorry. Guys, get a police officer here! Okay! Time to pay, old man, for all the terrible things you've done. I won't do it again. Don't get the police involved. Oh, you won't be able to do it again. Your life is going to be different now. I can't wait to see what happens next. The police officer's here. Kazu called the police ahead of time and explained everything. Kitanohara was taken away by the police officer right away. What he did was unacceptable. However, I didn't file any reports against him. The police educated him and gave him a verbal warning. Seems like he has reflected on his behaviors. He even came to our house and apologized sincerely.
Why was he always taking other people's ambulances?
He retired several years ago, but when he was about to start enjoying retirement with his wife got sick. The ambulance sent her to several hospitals, but none of the hospitals accepted her. In the end, she died in the ambulance.
The grief and loss he suffered must be tremendous.
Yeah. He has a sad past.
Oh, right. Why was he always there when the ambulance arrived?
One of his dispatchers used to be his subordinate when he was the hospital director, so Kitanohara threatened the dispatcher to notify him of any nearby ambulance.
I wonder why it happened twice at our house, though.
I think it was pure coincidence. Maybe it's because we live close by.
I see. It was easier for him.
Our life went back to normal a few days later. Look, Hiroshi! Everyone's here today! This night's gonna be fun! Are you offering us free drinks? Don't be silly. Listen, if you guys keep asking for free stuff, and the bar keeps losing money, we'll be out of business soon. Also, Mr. Paramedics! I can't believe he's calling us Mr. Paramedic. Don't you guys get paid well? So stop asking for free stuff, and start treating me to drinks. Am I right, Sanae?
Yeah.
You know how much paramedics get paid, Hiroshi? It's not high at all. Hey, you're staring at Sanae again! Be quiet! Hello! Welcome! Oh, Mr. Kitanohara. Hi. Is there a seat for one? Of course. Please, this way. Hey, paramedics, do you mind scooching over a little? Kitanohara started visiting my bar frequently after the incident. Now he and my former colleagues have become drinking buddies. He told them stories of his late wife, They would also get excited, talking about their experiences as paramedics and a doctor. Maybe he once lost himself because of loneliness. Hope he's less lonely now. Thank you for watching all the way till the end. Don't forget to subscribe and smash that like button. And if you have time, please check out our other videos as well. Alright then. See you next time. Bye.